Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 2 of season 3 of Superman and Lois. Last episode, we had our little premiere. We got our first glimpse at Bruno Mannheim as Henry Miller also returned to the scene, but somehow with powers this time around. And before we could figure out what's going on, a mysterious figure showed up with a spiral-like face, and some interesting stuff started happening auditorily to Clark that threw him off his game. Well, this character, I mentioned in my reaction that I was like, I feel like I should know who this is, and it didn't click with me, and I think a major part of that was because this character in the comics is not a meta, doesn't have powers at all, so this is a pretty decent sized change to the character, but it turns out it was onomatopoeia. I was like, the mask pretty much lines right up. You know, in the comics, they're just pretty much they started off as a Green Arrow villain, and they're just a serial killer. They're just like nothing more than that. You know, no powers or anything of the sort, and they just speak in onomatopoeisms. It just lines up perfectly with what we see here, because if it's a meta, it seems like the sounds that they can create become reality, because they said they didn't find any bullets at the scene where Henry had been shot, after Superman was also distracted by hearing all kinds of mayhem up throughout the city that got him to leave the body behind just long enough for them to get away with it. So whatever happens seems to take effect in the real world, which is really interesting, and I want to see them expand upon that a little bit more. I really like the design. But on top of this, there's some interesting health stuff going on with Lois, which we'll see how that pans out. It's definitely got me concerned. But other than that, it was a pretty solid intro to everything that's going on right now. With that said, let's go ahead and hop in. If you want to see the full-length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gets you access as well. It'll be on watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up with the time codes of a reaction the entire episode. Just you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover here on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on what movies we react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, trying to make it worth your while, so sure, you got a way to support the channel. And guys, if you enjoy this reaction, please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really does go a long way with helping us out, and I would really appreciate it. With that all said and out of the way, guys, let's go ahead and hop into episode 2. Here we go. Is it what I thought?
Yeah, Principal Balcom said school's out for like a week.
Yeah, for mold remediation, not spring break. You still have to study. Your mom and I are in agreement.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, the moment it gets dark, that truck better be parked back in the driveway.
The way they were synced up for that was nice. I will say, though, this new actor, they do kind of all look a little more related now, though.
I know that's not true. You must have had at least one crush in your...
I mean, he's got to know something's up.
It could be like Romeo and Juliet, but with other worlds, and nobody has to die.
Okay, fine. There was this one guy who was kind of cute. Travis Michaels.
Oh my god, he is cute.
But you actually found him?
And he's throwing a party. I am making a sacred vow of friendship to be your wing woman. Come on, you can finish your homework tomorrow.
Oh, no, I'm doing a project for the DoD.
Okay, close your laptop. We're definitely going to that party. Okay,
That was cute.
7:30. I'm gonna head out now before she leaves for the day. Nice work.
Oh, you mean literally right at this exact moment? Before giving me notes on our editor's call?
Yeah, I'm sure it's great. Run it.
Hey,
Can we talk?
maybe I could go with you?
I can handle it, Judge Clark.
I completely agree with you. But don't you think this calls for a classic Lois Lane Clark Kent team up?
Please?
Fine, but let's get moving. Where are the paperweights?
I was literally about to ask about that.
Who's driving?
Sarah, and she won't be drinking any either.
And how would you rate her willpower on a scale of 1 to 10?
Look, Dad, you said you wanted me to hang out with high school kids. This is what they do. They go to high school parties.
All right.
She's got a point.
We be home by midnight.
No.
Okay. Save me some leftovers.
Hello,
I love these
George.
two.
Oh, thank God. I need you to listen to me. Please listen.
George, slow down. What's going on?
I made a big mistake.
George, what is that noise? George,
Holy shit. Well, I guess that...
George.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, the mask changed. Did you see that?
Can you hear me?
Oh, dude, he's dead.
Hello? George, are you okay? Oh God, answer.
Dude, I love this onomatopoeia, man. Because I was gonna say, the mask kind of looks like it's made out of sound cloth.
You arrived earlier than expected. My assistant tells me that you're doing a story on judicial reform.
Yeah,
So
about
I want to
that.
ask you a few questions about Henry Miller.
Dude, you're not gonna believe this. Eliza just texted me about some crazy party going down in Metropolis.
Oh,
There's
no.
gonna be like 500 kids. Dude, we should go.
Well, you're not
This
driving
is
to
gonna
Metropolis
be
right now. We'll not let you
awkward.
back by dark.
What else are you gonna do today? Mope around in your room and play Stumble Guys?
Stumble guys. Lol.
You know where there's gonna be tons of other girls? Metropolis party. Metropolis party, that's right.
Nope, this is going to
Eternals, right?
turn into a train wreck.
16th birthday.
Yeah, okay, that's gonna be a hard pass. I mean, it doesn't sound great, but maybe it was just something out of context. Oh, context of that one's pretty clear.
Well, maybe there's other cute guys.
It's kind of cute, right? I mean, yeah, I guess, knowing absolutely nothing about him. On it, this is Mateo. Feel free to say hi to each other.
So I was actually working up the nerve to come over and talk to you. She just sort of forced my hand a little.
Really? Wing woman out.
Oh my God, I am so sorry. This better come out or I'm gonna beat your ass.
Jordan?
Your Honor, are you all right?
I've said all I can.
Did someone pressure you to release him?
Bruno.
I can handle this.
Who the hell are you?
This interview's over.
What's on that phone? Who do you work for?
You need to leave.
Don't touch me.
She's dead. I guarantee she's dead.
Are you ever gonna tell me?
About what?
Harry's closed. It's a smoothie place down here. I got you a banana
You
pip.
fucking
Great,
dork.
thanks.
What do you think I was talking about?
Nothing. No, I'm just trying to figure out who sent that fixer.
I know you're in work mode, okay? I get that. But whenever, if ever you're ready to talk about it, I'm here for you.
I love these two, man.
You're the first guy I've ever dated that I've wanted to stay friends with. This is completely new for me too, and I'm really sorry if I made you feel like you have to walk on eggshells around me.
I mean, it's not your fault. I'm kind of that way around everybody.
But not around your close friends, and that's what I want to be. Best friend.
Same here.
Great. Then it's settled.
All right, so what are we doing now?
Oh, this is kind of cute, man. It's like every relationship in this, one way or another, is pretty, like, healthy, man, in the end.
Touch for again.
Oh, no.
Figure It was just another normal day. And then you asked me about Henry Miller. I knew it was the day I was gonna die.
Wow.
The judge won't be a problem, sir. And Lois Lane?
Yep, there he is.
She's got nothing.
What do you want? What are you doing in my neighborhood?
Did you give Henry Miller powers?
You're the one who dragged him into my backyard, destroying things I built for my community. And now you stand here in my home, accusing me of what? Playing Dr. Frankenstein?
I still haven't heard you deny it.
Because here, in my part of Metropolis, I'm the hero, not you.
I know you're not the bad guy here.
Some people are just unstoppable.
No, please don't give up. Please let me help you.
I've been so overwhelmed with work lately, I didn't even notice Sarah was lying to me. And getting that call. I was on the phone with him, John. I heard it happen.
The pride of Smallville, like, have you heard that anywhere before?
No. Not that I can think of.
Yeah, it seems like that should trigger something.
The town seal in my office, the pride of Smallville.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Maybe something stashed away there.
I don't even know you. What are you doing here?
Just trying to have a good time.
Oh, hey, are you wearing her flannel? She's probably gonna borrow her panties next.
Say that again.
Hey, come on, Sarah.
Hey, you stole me a drink from earlier. Why don't you go fetch me a beer? Yeah, you could be our beer bitch.
Oh, you want a beer? You want a beer?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Here's your beer, bitch.
Get the hell out of my house!
And we better go.
No! Those jerk-offs deserve way more than beer in their face.
I got an idea.
Aw, don't leave him hanging.
Any idea what could be on that?
Not a clue. But we can look.
Uh-oh. Oh, great. Ooh. All right. Kind of surprised that with everything that they've been doing, they didn't kill either John or Lana.
I transformed this community. I gave my people hope. I made real change. I didn't just put out fires.
That's what you think I do.
The whole time you've been on this planet, you haven't changed a damn thing.
I save people's lives.
Not here, you didn't.
I find that hard to believe that not once he ever saved somebody over there.
And never step foot in my house again, acting like you're better than me.
We can get through this together, Judge Reagan. I promise.
Dude, his presence is real strong, man.
Help. I understand that fear.
How could you possibly understand that?
Because I'm facing something uncontrollable too. I just found out I have cancer. And it's aggressive. And all day, I've been trying to hang on to hope. But it's really hard because I'm really scared. But what I know or what I believe is that the only way To take back control is to fight. If I can do it, you can do it too.
No. She just takes a sniper round through the back of the head anyway.
You're not gonna go to any more doctor's visits alone. You're gonna beat this thing. There's not a doubt in my mind.
You froze his car?
That's awesome.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Sir, what's wrong?
How long has he been like this?
24 hours. It's only getting worse.
Enough.
Wow.
Something happened in Smallville.
Idiot mayor.
Not him. He's dead. But John Henry Irons isn't.
You killed him.
I know.
Ooh.
Thank you.
I do like them together though.
What's going on?
Your mom has something she wants to tell you, but before she does, I just want you both to know that we are going to get through this as a family.
I was just diagnosed with stage 3 inflammatory breast cancer. And I need to start doing treatments for you.
Damn. Oh, I did pretty good. It took me a while to break this time. Because, God, that's usually an easy trigger to get me to cry, dude. I've been hit with that shit like 18 times. Not really, that's an exaggeration, and different reactions that we've done over the last few months. But, you know, if you're new here, my mother went through not that same one, but breast cancer as well. So like that's always a very hot button topic. And we were one of the lucky ones where she made it out all right in the end. Well, I don't dare say all right, because she's still got long-standing complications even to this day. But she's like what, like almost going on 15, 20 years clean now. But man, the damage it does is irreparable sometimes. But that said, Bruno has a really powerful poker face, man. To turn that entire thing around on him and make guilt Superman into, you know, like questioning everything that's going on. But we all know, like, he's behind this. Like, so it's like, I don't understand. Like, at the end of the day, he is behind all of this. But it seems like, I don't know. I was a little like, while we've presumed that onomatopoeia was the muscle in this situation, the assassin, it almost seems like they're maybe a partner or pulling the strings themselves. Or maybe they are the first meta in this world. They're trying to replicate that and they're instilling powers and trying to see how to create more. I'm not exactly sure what they got going on, but like they were like, it's not going to work. But man, the visuals on the mask, how it changes like kind of like a Rorschach test whenever they activate change up the intensity of their sounds, the way that they can manifest like these crazy scenarios and all that. Taking out the former mayor like that was a pretty brutal scene too. Just the quick phone call and the way it, you know, played out over the phone for Lana, it was just intense. And then we have the kids kind of coming over. We had a little bit of drama with Sarah last episode, and like the show up until this point, we kind of resolved it and put it to rest. That's one thing I really love about the show. I've said it many, many, many times. Any other show would drag out and twist and exacerbate all of this like drama that they just kind of lay up for any other show where like it's like low-hanging fruit for writers, man, and they take the other route and turn it into something like healthy, like in the way that they talked this out, Jordan and Sarah, and how they kind of came to this understanding, and now they're going to try to work on being friends, being comfortable around each other, and the way everybody's just lifting each other up. Jonathan being called in by his ex was an interesting play. I'm so curious what's going on there. She just realized that she get dumped and be like, oh, well, Jordan was so good to me. Why did I do what I did? And she just called him in. And I mean, he took the high road. He still kissed her still. But, you know, he's still kind of, I don't know. It's just a whole really interesting roundabout episode that kind of just showed how everybody's kind of grown. And I like how they linked in Lois's journey with what the mayor was going through and how she was able to, without Clark, resolve that situation herself. And it's also a really unfortunate but powerful way to reveal what she's been hiding this entire time to Clark. It's just everything about this this episode was just really, really strong. I really like this episode. I think this episode was thoroughly really good. The friendship between Nat and Sarah, as that builds and grows, is also pretty endearing and sweet. I do feel bad about that guy that she also, it seemed mutual, so hopefully they reconnect. Some crazy stuff going on, man. Lana's got herself, unfortunately, into some deep shit. And lo and behold, John Henry and her are really starting to connect. That was kind of put off, like not put off by it, but like caught off guard by that pairing last episode with her, you know, kind of flirting around with him. And meanwhile, Kyle and Chrissy are starting to flirt. And we see some of that building up here. He's like, we skipped all the formalities, blah, blah, blah. And like, you know, getting to know each other straight to murders. And then you have this going on with John Henry. It's just a interesting path to take these characters out onto. And I'm curious to see where it goes. I do like the chemistry a lot between John Henry and Lana. And I do think Kyle and Chrissy do have some of that as well. And I just do want for them to grow. And again, it's another healthy relationship where they have this kind of like mutual respect. Even though Kyle, I think, really does still love Lana. I think he's learning to move forward in other ways than one. And I like that because, again, any other show could milk that for drama. And I think they're doing a really solid job at like showing a healthy, separated family in that, and I like that aspect of it. I really liked that last season, even though it was a very complicated conversation to have. I think they had it in a very strong way. Another thing that I relate to pretty strongly as well. But great episode. I'm curious to see where this all comes together. But what do you guys think? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, please leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe if you're not already. And remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gets you access as well. Speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny, Share, Ryan, Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, York, Coruscant, Margaret Grace, Melita, Robert Anguiano, Raven McGann, Jeffrey Hale, M. Sephiroth, Jake and Trell, Josh Lee, and Aaron Myers. Thank you guys so much for continued support. Everybody who's big of this channel, what it is, thank you guys so much. That's it for this video. I'll see you all next week with episode 3. Take care, everybody.